Are you a YouTuber and got to pay your taxes this year? Listen up. So if you pay $600 in ad revenues, you're probably going to have to owe taxes. Normally, the IRS really doesn't look at people that make $600, but if they fall under the random sampling and then they see that you're like this big YouTuber that has subscribers and is clearly getting ad revenues and whatnot, you're I actually know a friend who got busted from the IRS, and he was just a waiter. He was making like $12,000, but they found out that he wasn't reporting some of his cash tips, and so he got a fine. I don't know what it is. It's a minimal fine probably, but still, you don't want to do it. Bam! Things that are taxable are your super chats, your stickers, etc. Any money that you make from YouTube is taxed. I know they say that, oh, it's donations or contributions. No, it's actually sales revenue that you're making for your business. Merchandise sales, event sales. So also if you're an influencer and you're getting product compensation, so product compensation pretty much just means that you're getting assets which are taxable to the IRS. So for example, if you're a YouTuber and you get a computer for sponsorship, and you're plugging that computer and you're continuing to get free products and potentially money from it, you're gonna have to pay taxes on the computer plus the money you make. So with that kind of stuff, I think it'd be best to just, not talk about it, or just, keep it to yourself or to your peers, but don't don't have it on camera or on video, because you can potentially get, if it's under $100 worth, then you don't have to pay taxes on it. But like I said, if you're getting like shoes every week or something like that, don't say it. Just keep it to yourself, because the feds be watching. Things you can deduct for your YouTube channel. On the first year, you can deduct startup expenses. So incorporation fees, registration fees, your computers as well, trademarks, advertisement costs, software costs, payroll, obviously, camera costs you can deduct. If you have like equipment that you can depreciate, so let's say you have like a $30,000 camera, but a $30,000 camera you can depreciate over years. By depreciation, that means that you can actually break up the expense over time. Instead of deducting all $30,000 at once, you can do 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. And that way you get the most financial use out of the asset. Both ways. Office space, traveling to events. So let's say you're driving 100 miles, you can deduct those 100 miles for your business, because it's a business event that you're driving to. So that's fine. If you do pay for dinner for the entire event that you're having and it's a business event, you can deduct the meal expense, the meal expense, not entertainment expense, but the meal expense. For example, Geeks and Gamers. Geeks and Gamers has meetups with Nerdrotic. If they do pay, like let's say they pay for the drinks and they pay for the food for everybody, they can actually deduct those expenses from their taxes, which would be, a tax benefit. They'd also pay a lot of money, but it's a tax benefit to them, and it builds also a better team atmosphere, more trust with the audience. Another example of YouTuber tax that we can actually go into is sometimes YouTubers will get together and they'll have like a charity host. So for example, Star Wars Theory and Jeremy Griggs from Geeks and Gamers and Drunk 3PO, they used to have these YouTube lives, right, where they would hang out and they would talk and talk about Star Wars and what's going on and Cobra Kai and all. And they'd have charity events too, which were great. And so everyone would donate. And I think at one point, Star Wars Theory got everyone to donate $100,000 or something for St. Jude's. But the people that are donating, how it works is, I take my money, I give my money to Star Wars Theory, and then he donates that money to St. Jude's. So really, I'm not getting any of the tax deduction or the I'm giving money to Star Wars Theory, and he's taking that money and he's gonna give it off as charitable deduction. So there, he gets taxed on the money that he gets from that day of live streaming and those donations. Also, he gets a charity deduction because he's the only one that gets it, because he's the only one that's going to give them the funds. But yeah, so that's also how that stuff works. With get a 1099 NEC in the following tax year, probably in the beginning part of January, February, with all the money that you've made through YouTube and YouTube sponsoring, or now Google. I don't know how. I'm not a YouTuber, so I don't know. But, you should never open a YouTube channel with your name, under your name. Open under your business, because when you get the 1099, it's going to be under the business, so it'll be easily identifiable with the IRS. And so that's the end of the video. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. comment if you had any particular questions, comments, or if you if you need guidance relating to your tax return, and you're a YouTuber, I can help you out with that. So just let me know. My name is Omar. I'm a certified public accountant and certified anti-money laundering specialist. I'm going to be making these type of videos during this time just because it's that tax season, and I feel like people could benefit. Some people may have general questions, and yeah. So thanks everybody, and see you next video.